I'm up here at the coach. As you can see, I still gotta get, where am I at? I still gotta get that one down. Need a shorter Phillips, but as you can see, all the holes I gotta fill. I'm gonna focus. Oh, come on. Okay, is it gonna focus? My gosh. I know it's where they had the I don't know what you call them, the little boxes that went around. Balance, is that what it is? I know that's where it had that. But, man, that's a lot of holes to fill in. Plus down here. And I'm assuming this is where, and you know what happens when you assume, but I'm assuming this is where the dinette was mounted in here. The guy told me it had a dinette. It did not have a table and chairs. And right here is where it would have been. And if there's a dinette there, then how did you use all this stuff? That would have been under the table part, but the bench would have been, you know, right here. How would you, I don't know. But I got them all down. I think what I'm going to do is drop this cabinet too when my son gets here to help me. It'll make it a whole lot easier. Won't be able to get behind it otherwise. But there you have it so far. I got all the curtains down, all the rods, all the blinds. I just need to start filling holes. You can see I went over. This is where the dinette was. Got all these holes filled. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit, sand it down, then I'm gonna hit it again. Try to get it smooth. Then hit it with the primer. Bad thing is, it's really, really cool outside, and it's gonna take forever for that oil-based primer to dry. But it's coming along pretty good. Isn't it, Willie? You didn't help a bit, did you, buddy? Alright, got a bulk of the holes done. I just gotta, I may go over them again with some putty. They're smooth. I mean, you can't really feel them, but I want it to look good. But I want to show you, this is where the phone line was, but look how thick this wall is. And this is in the slide. My Jayco fifth wheel doesn't have walls that thick, and it's kind of like a styrofoam ball thing. I'm assuming for insulation, but I thought that's pretty impressive. That's probably 3/4 of an inch. Actually, I'll measure it and find out, but I think it's about 3/4 of an inch. That's pretty good. I'm sitting in the floor, but I'm not gonna take that down because I am afraid that when I go to put it back up, it won't get as tight as it is right now up there. I'll be able to paint behind it. I got some holes back there I got to fill up, but I'll make do. But so far so good. The big holes that was in there, they filled up nice and smooth. This you can't really feel. They say these seams, from what I looked on YouTube, you sand them down because these walls are already got this paper on them, or the print on it, and they put it up there, and then they'll just run that tape down it, I'm assuming, and it's smooth. I don't know that you'll ever get away from it unless you like go heavy construction crazy. I don't know, I'm fishing for words here, but looking pretty good. Like I said, I'm gonna hit a few of these holes again and sand again, and then we'll be ready for primer. Alright, this place is a disaster, but I think it's gonna look good when it's done. You're not much help, buddy. I'm just throwing that out there to you. Sanded some more. I got these seams like right here. You can't feel it, so I think after a couple coats of primer and paint, it'll make up for the sander I ain't. Made a rhyme. But I think it's looking pretty good. Hey guys, day 2. Had to come up and do a little extra puttying, but I am painting the primer today. Probably won't be able to tell it very good on this, but going around all the windows. I haven't done any of this bottom, but I'm going up and around all the windows, trying to get it as good as I can get it before we actually put the final color on it. But that wallpaper paneling, fiber bond, I don't know what it's called, but man, it soaks up the paint. I mean, bad. But it's coming along. But during all this, good old Jules, she came up with a bright idea of doing the bathroom too, so got it all puttied, all the holes filled, and got started on it too, I guess. Yippee-yi-yay. My lucky day. So there you have it. I was going to try to do a time lapse, and I went home yesterday, and the editing program I use doesn't do a very fast time lapse, so to me it looked a little boring. So I may, through all this, put a few little snips in, but for the most part, I'll just stop every once in a while and show you the progress I've done. Well, get out of there. You're going to get paint on you. Come here. Come on. You don't want to help, but you want to make a mess. Ain't going to happen, my friend. Alright. This part, the slide, is all primered white. You still see a little bit of the print through it, but she's going with a darker blue, and I think it'll cover everything up. But look, no more holes. So now, Willie, you need much help, buddy. I don't know about you. So now I am working in here, doing all the trim, and getting it done. Tell you what's really going to be a pain is in here. Look at that. Yeah. Almost be worth taking that off. Around all this, I'll take these down and come around all this edge right here. That won't be that big a deal, but kind of tedious. But I gotta do all the trim. Then I roll it and we'll go from there. Look at me. So, there you have it. What a mess. Got the primer on it. Holes filled. I brushed that, I couldn't roll it. I'll probably have to do it again. And then, man, that stinking angle, and there's no screw in this thing. I don't know how it's, I think they must have done it from the backside, but here we have it. It is done until tomorrow. And we'll go home. It's about 6 o'clock. I've been up there all day. Let this dry. I've had the windows open all day. It's actually been about 70 degrees here. So we'll get it finished up tomorrow. Probably going to hit the bathroom with another coat of primer, but I'm going to start on this tomorrow with the actual paint and go from there. Why, did you see Mommy? Did you see Mommy here? And she didn't take you. She left you here? Did she leave you here? Shame on her. Alrighty, folks. That's it for tonight.